If you were climbing the walls during the holidays wondering what were you going to do with your relatives for one more hour, you might relate to Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. Set in a Wyoming saloon during a blizzard, it brings together 8 unlikely characters and lets them expound on everything from race relations to weaponry. Tarantino films it like a Cinerama epic, throwing in an overture, an intermission, and a mid-film update. But the strength of The Hateful Eight is its characters. Kurt Russell is a bounty hunter. Jennifer Jason Leigh is an outlaw, and Samuel L. Jackson is a Union officer determined to deliver the truth to a group of men not willing to accept it. Bruce Dern, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Demian Bichir, and Walton Goggins are also in the room, taking turns spouting Tarantino's colorful, if not anachronistic, dialogue. By the time a murder occurs, we've learned plenty about the suspects. It's just a matter of figuring out who's going to survive them all. Tarantino throws in plenty of tributes to those who came before him and crafts this like How the West Was Won as seen through the eyes of Agatha Christie. There are moments for everyone, but Leigh has the ability to finally see Oscar action because of the observations she's able to make. The Hateful Eight is a long film, clocking in at more than 3 hours, but it's one packed with enough cinematic references to keep a movie geek busy for days. It's not among Tarantino's best, but it is far more interesting than most of the things that pass for movies these days. No Furious 7, The Hateful Eight is like a present you found behind the tree after Christmas. It may not have been anything you wanted, but it still surprises. This week we also compiled our top 10 list of the year, and the best film of 2015 was Spotlight, a compelling look at the Boston Globe reporters who uncovered a sex abuse cover-up involving Catholic priests. Michael Keaton led a strong cast that showed just how journalism got to the bottom of the buried story, even when that story could be harmful. Rachel McAdams and Mark Ruffalo were 2 perfect journalists trying to dig out the story, one interview at a time. While the subject matter and the format are ones we've seen before, director Tom McCarthy handled both with such style Spotlight could do for journalism what All the President's Men did in the 1970s. Also on the list, Inside Out, The Martian, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Steve Jobs, The Big Short, Straight Outta Compton, Beasts of No Nation, and Creed. For more, check out SiouxCityJournal.com. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller.